Something serious is happening inside Zimbabwe's power circle right now, and this matter is becoming stronger every single day. Please like this video right now and subscribe to this channel because this update is very important and you need to stay connected for every new development as it happens. What is happening now is not small politics. This is about power, leadership, and the future direction of Zimbabwe. President Emmerson Mnangagwa is facing growing pressure as political movements inside the ruling system continue to shift. At the same time, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga is becoming a central figure in this whole story, and many people are watching every move very closely. This matter started becoming clearer when serious discussions began around extending political power beyond the expected leadership transition period. This changed everything. The political balance that many people believed was settled is now showing signs of pressure. You need to like this video and subscribe because this story is getting deeper and every update matters. What makes this situation serious is that Mnangagwa and Chiwenga have a long political history together. They worked side by side during one of Zimbabwe's biggest political changes years ago. At that time, their political relationship looked strong and united. But politics changes fast. As leadership plans started shifting, pressure also started rising. The expected political path many people believed would happen now looks uncertain. That uncertainty has created tension across many important areas of government. And when political uncertainty enters serious leadership structures, everybody begins to pay attention. Please like this video and subscribe right now because this information is important. One major issue is trust. Trust inside leadership is everything. When trust becomes weak, every meeting becomes sensitive. Every appointment becomes important. Every public appearance becomes a message. And right now, every movement inside Zimbabwe's leadership is being watched carefully. What makes this more interesting is how strategic everything appears. This is not loud public fighting. This is quiet political positioning. Careful moves, careful planning, careful decisions. That is what makes this story powerful. Because when major political figures begin making careful moves, it usually means something bigger is developing behind closed doors. The focus right now is on influence. Who controls direction? Who controls future planning? Who controls political momentum? These are the questions becoming stronger every day. Many key political observers believe that internal alignment is changing. Positions are shifting. Support structures are adjusting. Important relationships are being tested. And when this happens inside powerful leadership systems, change usually follows. Please pause for 1 second and like this video and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any update. Now let us talk about Chiwenga. He remains one of Zimbabwe's most powerful figures because of his leadership background and the respect he carries in key circles. His presence alone carries weight. Whenever he speaks, people listen carefully. Whenever he appears, attention follows. Whenever he is silent, people ask questions. That is political influence. And influence matters during moments like this. Right now, his political position continues to attract attention because many people see him as an important figure in Zimbabwe's future leadership conversation. That makes every development around him important. At the same time, Mnangagwa remains firmly in office and continues to project control and leadership stability. He continues government work. He continues public appearances. He continues state programs. And publicly, leadership remains steady. But politics is never only about public appearance. Real political movement often happens quietly. That is exactly why this story is becoming more interesting. Please like this video and subscribe because this update is getting serious. Inside Zimbabwe right now, many citizens are watching closely because they understand how leadership changes can affect everyday life. When leadership becomes uncertain, business reacts. Investors react. Communities react. Markets react. That is why stability matters. Ordinary people want peace. They want progress. They want opportunities. They want leadership focused on national development. Nobody wants unnecessary political tension. And that is why many people are hoping wisdom will guide every next decision. But political reality is often complicated. Power naturally creates competition. Leadership naturally creates ambition. Influence naturally creates resistance. This happens everywhere. Zimbabwe is not different. The important thing is how leaders manage it. If handled wisely, stability remains. If handled poorly, pressure increases. And this is why the current moment is so important. The next political moves could shape Zimbabwe's direction for years. That is why everyone is paying attention. Please like this video and subscribe right now. There is also growing attention around structural adjustments happening within important state systems. Whenever these adjustments happen during politically sensitive periods, people naturally begin to study them closely. Questions begin rising. What is changing? Why now? What is being prepared? What direction is leadership taking? These questions matter because timing always matters in politics. And right now, timing is everything. Every decision is carrying extra meaning. That is why analysts continue watching carefully. Another reason this story is becoming bigger is because regional observers are also paying attention. Zimbabwe plays an important role in Southern Africa. Political stability there affects confidence across the region. That means developments inside Zimbabwe often receive wider attention beyond its borders. This makes current events even more important. The international community values stability. Economic partners value predictability. Business confidence depends on clear direction. And leadership clarity helps maintain both. That is why everyone wants calm and stability. Please like this video and subscribe because this information matters. Now here is where this gets very interesting. Political moments like this often reveal true alliances. This is when loyalty becomes visible. This is when influence becomes measurable. This is when real political strength becomes clear. And Zimbabwe may be entering that kind of moment. Not through loud announcements, not through public conflict, but through strategic positioning. That is how serious political change often begins. Quietly, carefully, step by step. And before many people fully understand what is happening, the political landscape has already shifted. That is why smart observers watch early signs. And right now, those early signs are attracting serious attention. Citizens are watching. Political experts are watching. Regional leaders are watching. Everyone wants to understand what comes next. Because what happens next could shape the country's future path. Will leadership remain united? Will political understanding be strengthened? Will transition conversations become clearer? These are the questions people want answered. The coming period will be very important, and every development will matter. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay updated as this story continues. Zimbabwe has seen important political moments before. The country understands change. It understands leadership transition. It understands political adjustment. That history makes present developments even more meaningful. People know how quickly things can evolve. That is why many are staying alert. But there is also hope. Hope that wisdom will guide leadership. Hope that national interest will remain first. Hope that stability will continue. Hope that Zimbabwe's future will remain secure. That is what citizens want most. Peaceful progress. Strong leadership. National development. Economic growth. Better opportunities. That is what truly matters. And that is why every next move inside leadership will be watched carefully. Because people are not just watching politics. They are watching their future. This is bigger than individuals. This is about Zimbabwe's direction. And the decisions made now may shape the next chapter completely. Please like this video right now and subscribe to this channel for every important update as this story continues to unfold. This matter is still developing. New signals may emerge. New political moves may appear. And when they do, we will bring every update clearly and professionally. This story is far from over. The next chapter could become even more interesting.